Upcycle old furniture into a green oasis, small garden makeover ideas. Green spaces are no longer just patches of soil or corners of greenery. They have become sanctuaries for modern living. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, people are rediscovering the need to connect with nature, even within limited urban spaces. A balcony, a pocket-sized backyard, or a rooftop terrace now carries the potential to serve as an extension of the home, offering both beauty and functionality. At the heart of this transformation lies furniture, not merely as a utility, but as the central element that shapes experience, mood, and interaction within the garden. Furniture is the bridge between the natural and the lived environment. Imagine a slender wooden bench beneath a vertical wall of cascading plants, or a sleek black steel table framed by pots of lavender. These choices define how we use the garden, whether as a place to pause, to share, or to dream. Furniture does not simply decorate, it activates the space, making it livable, intimate, and deeply personal. The rise of small gardens highlights this shift. As urbanization continues, the demand for private green oases grows stronger. Designers and architects view these compact gardens not as restrictions, but as opportunities. Vertical gardens climb skyward, modular planters shift with the seasons, and hydroponic walls flourish in tight corners. Yet without furniture, these innovations remain incomplete. A chair invites you to linger, a table invites you to gather, and a lounger invites you to relax. Furniture is the invitation to live within nature rather than simply admire it. Psychologically, the union of greenery and seating transforms the garden into a restorative retreat. A bamboo recliner with soft cushions positioned beside a water feature creates not just comfort, but an immersive sensory environment. The touch of bamboo, the sound of water, and the fragrance of nearby plants all combine to reduce stress, spark creativity, and nurture well-being. Furniture here becomes more than a physical necessity, it becomes an emotional anchor. Trends in outdoor design reflect these evolving needs. Minimalist geometry with clean lines and neutral palettes helps small spaces feel open and uncluttered. Sustainable materials such as reclaimed wood and recycled metals speak to ecological consciousness. Multifunctional designs, benches that double as planters or tables that fold into compact units, maximize utility in tight quarters. Biophilic furniture integrates plants directly, blurring the line between built object and living organism. And as technology merges with lifestyle, we see furniture infused with solar panels, smart lighting, or built-in charging ports, combining convenience with natural charm. Stylistically, gardens today borrow from diverse aesthetics. Scandinavian simplicity emphasizes pale woods and calm elegance. Mediterranean warmth brings terracotta and wrought iron to life under the sun. Japanese minimalism introduces zen-like harmony with stones, low tables, and understated benches. Urban industrial spaces adopt concrete and metal, while Bohemian gardens thrive on layered cushions, wicker seats, and vibrant textiles. Each style transforms a small space into a story of identity and taste. Consider the example of an apartment balcony barely 6 square meters wide. At first, it may appear insignificant, but with intentional design, it becomes a retreat. A compact bistro set anchors the space, foldable chairs offer flexibility, and a round iron table invites morning coffee. A vertical planter along the railing fills the air with herbs like rosemary and mint. A woven rug softens the ground, while lantern-style LED lights glow gently at dusk. Suddenly, this balcony is no longer a leftover space. It is a sanctuary for relaxation, conversation, and inspiration. Looking forward, the future of outdoor furniture will align even more with sustainability and personalization. Climate-conscious design is driving innovation in materials. Recycled composites, biodegradable fabrics, and weather-resistant synthetics with minimal environmental impact. Personalization will also flourish. Just as we tailor digital experiences, we will expect furniture that adapts to our lifestyles. Modular pieces that shift with the seasons, custom configurations that mirror mood and function, and designs that dissolve the boundary between indoors and outdoors. Ultimately, green spaces are not defined by size, but by vision. Furniture is the tool that transforms a corner of nature into architecture for living. It is what allows us to pause with a book, share a meal, or simply breathe. In every bench, chair, and table lies the potential to turn greenery into experience, to turn outdoor fragments into meaningful retreats. Through design, the smallest garden becomes a universe of calm, connection, and renewal. The essence of transforming a small garden begins with understanding space. Every square meter matters, and every object placed within it must serve both function and aesthetic purpose. When designing, one must first observe how light travels across the day, where shadows fall, and how circulation naturally flows. These simple observations form the foundation of placement. A narrow rectangular garden may feel more open with a slim bench aligned along one side, while a square courtyard benefits from a centered round table that encourages gathering. Furniture must enhance the rhythm of movement, not obstruct it. Color and material choices set the emotional character of a garden. Neutrals like white, gray, and pale wood expand space visually, creating a calm canvas against which greenery shines. Earthy tones such as terracotta and olive evoke warmth, transporting one to Mediterranean courtyards. For those seeking individuality, a single bold accent chair in cobalt blue or mustard yellow becomes a statement piece, breaking the monotony and guiding the eye. Natural materials, bamboo, rattan, teak, and stone blend seamlessly into the environment, reinforcing harmony with nature. In contrast, steel frames and concrete finishes give a modern urban edge that suits contemporary architecture. Layering is the art that makes a small garden feel expansive. Vertical layers are essential. Wall planters, tall shelving, and climbing vines stretch the garden upward, expanding its perceived size. Horizontal layers bring variety at eye level. Low tables beside higher benches, complemented by floor cushions or poufs. Texture adds richness. Rough stone stools contrast with smooth ceramic planters, while woven rugs soften wooden decking. A carefully layered garden becomes not just a visual composition, but a tactile and sensory landscape. Multifunctional furniture solutions are vital for compact areas. A bench with hidden storage doubles as seating, and a container for tools or cushions. Convertible tables shift from coffee height to dining height, adapting to different moments of the day. Stackable stools offer extra seating when guests arrive, then vanish into a corner. Foldable bistro sets disappear against the wall when space is needed for yoga, children's play, or evening gatherings. These pieces extend possibilities far beyond their footprint, proving that design innovation is often born from constraint. Lighting elevates furniture into experience. Without light, even the most elegant seating fades into the night. String lights draped across pergolas or railings create intimacy, transforming gardens into glowing havens after sunset. Lanterns, portable and versatile, shift from table centerpieces to hanging accents. Built-in LED strips under benches or planters create floating effects, adding dimension and atmosphere. Solar lamps, charged by the day's sun, reflect the growing harmony between sustainability and modern living. Thoughtful lighting makes furniture and plants part of one cohesive scene, inviting use long after daylight fades. Inspiration from around the world enriches the imagination. Japanese courtyards, defined by simplicity, teach restraint. Perhaps only a low wooden bench surrounded by gravel, moss, and stone, where emptiness itself creates peace. Italian terraces embrace conviviality with wrought iron chairs, terracotta pots, and large communal tables designed for long meals under the sky. Moroccan patios burst with color. Mosaic tiled tables, patterned cushions, and ornate lanterns that fill the air with vibrancy. Nordic balconies show that even in colder climates, comfort thrives through fir throws, lanterns, and compact seating that welcomes fresh air year-round. These diverse cultural lessons prove that design is not about copying, but about interpreting values into personal expression. A small courtyard, for example, only 4 by 3 meters, might seem too confined. Yet imagine placing a corner bench with integrated storage, upholstered with neutral cushions for comfort. A compact square table at the center expands when needed, accommodating family or friends. Vertical wooden slats along one wall hold trailing plants, infusing greenery without occupying the ground. A woven rug defines the seating area, while warm string lights stretch above to create intimacy at dusk. In this limited footprint emerges a multifunctional outdoor room, ideal for meals, for reflection, or for gathering and conversation. The true magic of design lies in personalization. While trends provide inspiration, a small garden should mirror its owner's personality. A romantic soul may prefer pastel-painted wrought iron chairs with floral cushions. A minimalist may choose a sleek black steel bench paired with neutral planters. An artist may incorporate handmade ceramics, vibrant textiles, or even outdoor-friendly art pieces on the walls. These details are what transform a design from beautiful to meaningful, from general to personal. Ultimately, the result is emotional. When you step into your renewed garden, you should feel a sense of belonging. The furniture should not only serve you physically, but also embrace you emotionally. Calm, warmth, inspiration, and joy. The morning coffee on a foldable bistro chair becomes a ritual of clarity. An evening conversation around a glowing lantern table becomes a memory. A quiet moment reclining on a bamboo lounger turns into restoration. These are the small yet profound transformations that furniture and thoughtful design bring to life. A garden, no matter how small, becomes an intimate stage for daily rituals and shared stories. Through color, material, layering, light, and personalization, furniture is not just placed, but curated to shape how we live with nature. It proves that architecture does not stop at walls and roofs. It continues into every chair, table, and bench that invites us to step outside and embrace green space as an essential part of home. The future of outdoor living is being shaped by the intersection of sustainability, technology, and lifestyle evolution. Gardens, especially small ones, are no longer considered afterthoughts in architecture. They are becoming central components of how homes are designed. Furniture is the medium that allows these spaces to function as living rooms beneath the sky, as dining areas among the leaves, and as sanctuaries of calm within concrete cities. What lies ahead is a design language that blends nature with innovation, comfort with responsibility, and style with adaptability. Sustainability is no longer optional, it is a demand. Climate change and environmental awareness are pushing designers toward materials that leave minimal impact on the planet. Reclaimed wood, bamboo, recycled plastics, biodegradable fabrics, and low-carbon composites are gaining prominence. Imagine a garden chair molded from recycled ocean plastics, durable yet lightweight, designed with elegant lines. Picture cushions made of organic fibers dyed with natural pigments. These choices do more than reduce waste. They carry a story, a sense of responsibility, woven into everyday comfort. In the future, small gardens will not only look green, but they will embody ecological integrity through every piece of furniture they contain. Technology will also play an increasingly important role. Outdoor furniture is evolving beyond static function into interactive experiences. Solar-powered tables with wireless charging stations allow devices to be powered while you enjoy the open air. Benches with built-in speakers or smart lighting systems adapt to mood and time of day, controlled seamlessly by mobile apps. Even textiles are transforming. Weather-resistant fabrics with integrated heating elements extend the use of gardens into cooler months. These innovations are not luxuries. They reflect the merging of digital lifestyles with natural environments, bridging convenience and serenity. Personalization will dominate the coming decade. People will seek spaces that reflect their identities with precision. Modular furniture will allow homeowners to shift layouts with ease. A set of interlocking cubes can transform from loungers to stools to tables in endless combinations. Customizable elements from color finishes to fabric choices will empower individuals to design gardens that mirror their mood, culture, or philosophy of living. The garden becomes a personal narrative written in wood, steel, and stone. Aesthetically, the line between interior and exterior will continue to dissolve. Sliding glass doors and seamless flooring already blur boundaries, but furniture will deepen this connection. Sofas designed for both indoor and outdoor use, dining tables that travel between kitchen and terrace, and lighting schemes that unify both realms will create a holistic design flow. The garden will no longer be treated as a separate zone. It will become a natural continuation of the home. This cohesion will redefine comfort, ensuring that stepping outside feels as effortless and familiar as stepping into another room. Trends will continue to draw inspiration from cultural traditions while adapting them to modern contexts. The Japanese philosophy of wabi-sabi, embracing imperfection and transience, will encourage furniture that ages gracefully, wood that weathers, stone that softens. Scandinavian hygge will inspire cozy textures and intimate lighting, even in outdoor spaces. Mediterranean conviviality will influence furniture that invites dining and conversation, while African and South American design traditions will bring vibrancy through patterns, bold colors, and hand-woven elements. The global exchange of ideas will expand creativity, making small gardens cultural mosaics of design expression. Another defining movement will be the concept of multifunctional outdoor rooms. In limited urban housing, the small garden will increasingly serve multiple roles: a workspace in the morning, a yoga studio at noon, a dining area at night. Furniture must therefore adapt. Adjustable height desks, loungers that fold into benches, and modular lighting systems will allow one garden to host many activities. The notion of a static layout will fade, replaced by flexible spaces that evolve with daily rhythms. Community living and shared green spaces will also influence design. As more housing developments include communal gardens, furniture will be designed for both privacy and socialization. Movable partitions, foldable chairs, and cluster seating arrangements will allow individuals to carve out personal corners while still participating in collective experiences. The garden then becomes not only a private retreat, but also a social bridge, connecting neighbors through design and nature. Emotionally, the future of small garden design will prioritize well-being. Beyond aesthetics, furniture will be valued for how it makes people feel. Soft textures, ergonomic forms, and natural finishes will create calm. Spaces will be designed to encourage mindfulness. A rocking chair beside a vertical wall of ferns for meditation, a small round table positioned to catch the morning sun for gratitude rituals. These details turn gardens into restorative sanctuaries, enhancing mental and physical health in an era of constant digital distraction. Ultimately, the vision of the future is one of balance. Balance between nature and innovation, between sustainability and style, between private retreat and social engagement. The small garden is not a compromise. It is a model of efficiency and imagination. Furniture serves as the architecture of this balance, shaping how space is perceived, how it is used, and how it nourishes the spirit. Imagine the garden of tomorrow, a balcony alive with smart planters that track soil health, a foldable bamboo table glowing softly with solar-powered lights, a reclining seat crafted from recycled fibers, surrounded by vertical greenery that filters the air. It is compact yet abundant, modest yet transformative. It tells a story not only of design, but of a lifestyle that values beauty, responsibility, and connection. The garden is a canvas, and furniture is the brushstroke. Together, they compose the story of how we choose to live with nature, today and into the future. Through careful design, innovation, and respect for the environment, even the smallest green space can hold infinite meaning. It can be a retreat, a gathering place, a reflection of identity, and a vision of tomorrow's living. In the garden, furnished with intention, life expands beyond walls and windows, and the world feels both larger and more intimate.